What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Sled Syndicate YouTube channel. Today we're diving into this Greasy Triple Arctic Cat. This one wants to be stuck. Ding, fries are done. I don't know why I keep saying that. Good God. Bam. That one's questionable. Well, we're definitely going to go all the way down with it. EXT 600 1998 Triple Touring. Basically a ZRT 600 engine in a EXT Touring chassis. If you're going to ride two up, this is one of the coolest ways to do it. Picked it up off the old marketplace back in August. Got it home. Seemed to run fine. Pulled it off the trailer. Ran it a little bit just in the garage. Parked it in the back corner. Finally got some snow and pulled it out. I was going to give it a shakedown run, see what we got. Went to pull it over. Locked up tight. Awesome. Pulled the plugs. Thought maybe we had a hydro lock or coolant leaked in, gas leaked in. Pulled the plugs, stuck a bore scope down there. Didn't see any, nothing on top of the pistons. A couple of them look a little rough. Definitely knew we had to do a top end on it. Took the bore scope back out, tried to work it loose with the primary clutch, just rocking it back and forth, and got it loose that way. Got it running, seemed to run okay. Just ripped it around a little bit that day, but at that point we knew we had an issue. After that, pulled it in, and it's just been sitting since. That was a couple months ago. A little bit of procrastination there. I should have got after it over back in December, but here we are, a couple weeks out from Triple Fest, under the gun. Gotta get this thing done. Let's dive into it. The worst part about filming shop content is no music in the background for YouTube. Not a fan. Let's see. Let's give these a quick mark. Makes it easier. PTO, center, Meg. The other nice thing about documenting everything is I'm gonna go without on that one. If I ever forget shit, I can just reference back. Crap. All my fancy spring pullers are in the trailer. Looks like we're doing it old school. Did I really take all of them out? What an idiot. That's why we can't have nice things. Loser. Whatever. Oh, except that one looks really dumb. Oh, yeah. Who hooks shit that way? Don't we do that? Well, saw that coming. That's why you don't hook them that way. You never know what you're gonna get when you work on stuff people have touched previously. Some people really just shouldn't work on things. These little silicone when they go back on. This one you can see has been leaking. Not a lot of tension on that one. Kind of looks like they mixed and matched springs. That should be a silencer spring, not a manifold spring, but sketchy. Yeah. Who does that? Ow, bitch. They probably put these on with a puller. Donuts. Fancy work table. No need to hook that up, apparently. That was just sitting there getting cooked. That's always good for it. That ground. What are you grounding to an isolated bushing? Doesn't usually make for the best grounding. I don't know, that's a crazy thought, but let's light up our problem. Well, it's out already. The things you find when you work on used shit. What a disaster. Looks like a speedo cable got a little hot. They were thinking the electric start didn't work, that was cooked, but hard to say. I mean, that right there wouldn't surprise me either. So, have to test that, because this bitch is so heavy anyways. Electric start would be sweet. Looks like everything's there for it, so. Oh yeah, 7/16. That one is just bent over the top of it. Love that for me. Zeke! Oh, what's up, boy? Think it out. Why? It's been a minute since I've torn into one of these. I don't remember all my sizes or where everything's located. It also holds our pull start guide. Do this without dropping it under the motor. I think that's a factory. That gives us that one. We gotta deal with stupid shit. I wonder if that's a 10. Feel. It's close. Oh, bitch. Replacing all of these. Fuck. We're just gonna snip that. Not sure which ground it is, but it's easy to fix there. Much more difficult to fix, depending where it comes from, if it just pulls out. So, pull out. If you don't appreciate that kind of humor, where you might not like me or our channel. What the fuck? I'm almost even hooked up. It's just in the way. Oh. That sucks. Spinning in the bumper. So this is it's usually square track here that those have carriage bolts that sit in. So there's that. So that's what the other one's probably supposed to look like. Right there. Okay. Come to daddy. There we go. Yeah. She a bit greasy. Got the residual grease. Some people are like, why are they called greasy triples? That's why. They always show their true color once you dive into them. Yummy. Hopefully that's not rust and cracks. Crazy how they used to put these things together back in the day. That was probably for the other mount, I would assume. Not sure what that's for. Plastic cap for something. Oh, yummy. What? Just an absolute horseshit way to run all of that. Trying to decide if I should just pull the bolts off and let the recoil hang or just cut it and see what we got. I think these are 10s. Correct. It's also why I didn't replace the windshield yet. I've got a brand new one to unbox still, but until it's time to ride it, the longer it stays off, the less chance I have of wrecking it. It happens that fast. Just randomly walk into it, or well, that's not gonna work. Shit like that. I'll try to do that one last. I don't know if you guys can see in there or not. It does have some. I don't think any of that matters. It's been a minute, but it takes 2 seconds to do that. 18? We're gonna say 18. Big dog. 20? I think it's gonna be 20, but it might be 19. 19 indeed. Really should just probably pull this motor and check everything, but reroute some wires and all that happy horse shit. Especially with what we're seeing in here. It could have just sucked it in as it was running, but it kind of looks like it's coming from behind the stator. What we're going to do is we'll pull this flywheel just to see, maybe we're lucky and there's broken magnet or something in there that's binding. That might be our tight spot issue. It seems unlikely. I think we're gonna end up just pulling this motor and going through the bottom end and check the bulkhead and everything quick. But since we're here, we'll pull the flywheel for shits and giggles and see what we got. I'm gonna get this recoil out of our way quick since we're probably not going cheap fast fix on this. So let's do it to it. We can do it this way. Another little pro tip. Anytime you're fucking with recoil rope, just put a vice grip on it. Anytime you think, oh, I got it, I won't slip. Guess what? You slip and then it gets sucked in to the recoil. It's even worse when you weren't in there and don't have that. So then you gotta take the pipes off to get to it. You're very upset with yourself. So one little vice grips saves a lot of headache. I don't want to try to save so much rope. That's kind of stupid. Could have just cut it there, but I guess either way I gotta get this out. So focus. Perhaps isn't as sharp as I thought it was. Come on, don't be mean. Bam. And realistically, I should have put this on the other side. Because now, gotta roll the dice again. Success. Great success. We need all this one and those. Off just a smidge. Forgot to get a dedicated, or the ones designed for snowmobiles, but the old harmonic balancer puller works decent. Come on now, don't be mean. It's always the last one too. There we go. Wham bam. Oh, thank you, ma'am. This, a little bit of that. Didn't work either. Well, shit. Let's see. Was that a 19? I don't think that was a 19. Maybe it was a 19. Losing my shit. Yep, 19. But we might be doing that one by hand, it looks like. Let's see, make sure we can kind of get these somewhat close. We get an even pull. I've had these where you just, sometimes tightening these ones will get you where you need to be. Kind of handy if this was locked up right now, but such is life. Ding, fries are done. Oh yeah, beautiful. Gotta pull just a little bit because it's magnets in there. There, and unfortunately, oh, also, always good to, before you forget about it, like I almost just did, pull your key, stick it to the magnet, or in your case, or just anywhere you can't lose it. Because that, oh, why did we have a residual metal there? It looks like it came off the stator. Fuck. No, look like an idiot for not picking up underneath. No, that's not it. Let's take a peek at this. It wasn't part of the key. It's just a tiny little piece of metal. Kind of looked like it might have been a little bit of that. There's some shit in there. Bummer. I don't know why I was trying to spin that. That was dumb. That doesn't spin. Well, see what it looks like on this side. Pull this clutch cover off. I popped the primary out. What's that? Probably a 3/8 out of half. 7/16. Makes your life just so much easier. Just take this off. Nice and rusty. Yummy. I should, might as well just set up a table now for all the shit that's coming off this one. Nice plug. Lots of times those go missing. Wonder. A few people asked if maybe the belt was sucked in, but it's way loose. Stay. Way easier than trying to get a belt off a race sled or matrix. Oh, brother. If you can see that, got some wicked. Somebody hourglassed the shit out of this thing. It seems really loose. I mean, you get a lot of play in your chain more than you would think, but we should probably pull that cover, which is gonna suck with reverse, but pull that cover and check tension. Bad, but we're starting to get a little bit of cracking on them. These look okay so far, but you can get zip ties on those. Probably get this thing started on draining our coolant out of it. You definitely need to powder coat this bulkhead this summer. Fix any cracks or any of that and blast it and powder coat it before it rusts away, which is the problem with steel bulkheads in addition to being heavy as shit. So let's see if we can crack that bleeder screw. Shit, 18, 19. I need a 17. I don't think we're getting a socket in there. Definitely not getting an impact in there. It looks, it's gonna fight us anyways. Okay, baby girl. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Oh, bitch. Okay. Impact would help this substantially. Nice little bit of vibration, but let's see if we can get move anyway. Oh no. That's unfortunate. It's a big deal if it breaks anyways. I already need a new. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah. Baby girl. Thank you. Appreciate you. That's gonna be too loose. Yeah? No? Oh, what the fuck? Alright, what else we got? Amateur. What is you doing? Do better. Alas. It's still kind of loose. I don't know. Stupid thing might be rusted shut too. If we could do it without making a huge mess, that would be cool. That's the size we're looking for. It's not in that quantity. That's not it. Time to buy some gasoline apparently. Oh yeah. That'll work. So tight. Whoops. Say what? I'm not sure what the capacity is. It can't be that much, but the second you think it's not that much is the second you overflow your pan and make a mess. Very sad boy. Very upsetting. Okay. Alright, work with that. We got some flow. A little oily. So, bam. Pull this bad girl. Needs this one. Yep. Something of a bad boy, some might say. Going with the chromies on the impact. Do what I want. I ain't scared. It should be the same as the last one, but maybe need a deeper one. Okay. Alrighty then. Where art thou? A 1/2 inch 12 point. Well, that's dumb. Skirt. Now we're getting real sketchy. Correct. Well, that was very easy. Free and light, always in the way. Come on, be nice. Please and thank you. Very nice. Love to see it. See if we can do this without even adding water. Seems our hole's a bit off. Feels like we're going though. Bitch. Oh, shit. A broken clutch spring as well. Unless that just happened, but I don't think so. It's got some rust on it already. I can't think of a scenario where a broken clutch spring would cause it to feel like it was locked up. If anything, that would create less grab on your belt. It does kind of explain why it was running like shit. The things you find, old sleds. I hated putting it in the hole. Let's see if we get a little more razzle dazzle with this one. All right, we'll change up the process. Just gonna get some H2O in there. That and that. We're still draining. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Making a mess. Better water than antifreeze. So, put a little water in there, a little Teflon tape on the pole. So then when you run it in, you get a little bit of hydraulic compression effect, which helps pop them. Threads still look pretty good, but a little something on threads is never a bad idea. As I spray it on the ground. Idiot. We still got some water in there. There we go. This one wants to be stuck. Ding, fries are done. I don't know why I keep saying that. A new catchphrase for when things go my way. Beauty. Kind of looks like our balance rings all fucked up. A little wavy. I don't think doubt those ones want to come off real well. Give Give that a little razzle dazzle. So we got water just sitting on it, corroding. Really doesn't feel bad right there. That is the unfortunate part. Pop that off quick. Take a peek at it anyways. Brakes are spongy. Looks like this one's been leaking, so I should probably grab a better one off one of the other sleds and it's wrecking everything. Bitch. I got the 1/2 inch out over. Draining good now. So that one was on the impact, which means it's probably, let's use a 12 point. Oh, yes. Doesn't take much to snap these little fellows and really just ruin your day. I've been greased in a minute. Nice and sticky. Make sure you don't lose your key. No, don't be mean. Oh, I gotta be mean like that. It's one way to do it. That's bad. Think. PTO. Center. Meg. Oh, so much to take off. Pop the slides out. Disconnect the chokes. Yeah, that one's not good. That one looks like an air leak waiting to happen. We'll pull those. Disconnect the fuel lines. Pull the carbs out. We'll be getting somewhere. All sorts of room for activities. Looks like the carbs were done well, at least new lines not too long ago, so there's that at least. Gas smells a bit old actually. Fuel shut off. Make sure I remember that when it comes time to put them back together. Throttle or choke plungers should be a 12 if I remember correctly. Huh, still got it. This thing's gonna be such a pain in the dick hole. It feels like that one's a bit stuck. Oh, don't be mean. So, I hate fucking with this shit. Should cut this way though, so I don't, as I cut the other thing. There we go. Bam. Trying to be gentle with these. I'll just push them into the box. Like so. Have the perfect screwdriver for carb clamps. That's why it stays in the sled box. Between all of the neglected ZR motors I got laying around. Hopefully I can find enough intake boots. Yup, crusty. Bitch. We'll mark it. Half the time it gets washed off anyways, but I think certain triples have different jets for different cylinders, but I think these are all the same. We'll check before we go too crazy. Carb clean is probably a pretty good idea anyways. Where's my snippers? Should have ordered some gasoline from that dude that sells that American gasoline. I don't remember what his name is. I just remember seeing him in the groups. There we go. For our pulse line. Come off politely. Looks like a success. Oh yeah. Bitch. Pull some on the way quick, I guess. Let there be light. Go. I put some new screws in these. Once they start stripping, comes a headache. Yeah, that one needs to get replaced. Center. Go. Shing. Great success. Those bad girls together. There. So, the way it's supposed to be in there. Meg. Breaking a sweat. Gross. So she's looking real rusty in here. I don't like where that's going either. Wonder where our main oil line comes in at. 1, 2, 3. Somewhere over there in that. So, we just gotta unhook some coolant lines, some electrical, oil pump, and should be ready to lift this heavy bitch out. I think we can probably just leave the starter on for now. Kobe. It's probably a 10. Maybe a 7. No, it's a 10. Yeah, just felt loose. Last thing you want to do is give her a little ugga-dugga with a socket that's the wrong size there, so don't lose it. It really is unfortunate. Track all these. Which ones go where? You got some wonky wiring going on. The fuck? Are they just jumpering this one? Good God. Some people. What? What the shit? Alrighty then. I bet that's gonna be some quality wiring under there. I'm gonna pull that air box off, and I think we're gonna put a tether on it. I might as well just do bars and shit while we're in there. Oh yes, fun. Oh, it's better days. Bam, thank you, ma'am. There's those for the box. Guess they're grounding that there too. Okay. Alrighty. So guess all those. Doesn't matter. Yeah. So now we gotta try and get this lovely Jesus clip off of the pump. That fella right there. Circlip. Call them Jesus clips because it's what you say when they go flying across the shop. I don't know how. It seems the odds of getting that without dropping it under the motor, low. Very low. Sometimes we get lucky. Jesus. Oh, that's fucking lucky. So lucky. I don't even trust myself to try it without a little backup. Only got one shot at it. What the fuck? Bam! It's the little things in life. Know what I'm saying? See how nasty that retaining nuts are. Like a 7. Spin those off, and then that goes back, and then out like so. To our pile of cables for where our oil line comes in at. That big dog? Sure is. We're gonna do that without making a mess. Good God. Try and put a vice grips on it so we don't make a huge mess. The long distance clippers. No muss, no fuss. That worked pretty good actually. So I think we just zip, zip, zip. And that last one, we're done. 5/8, 9/16. Coolant lines, we're ready to pull. How's it go? Yay, Bob. What's up? What's up, old man? What's up, old man? Done with that. Get this one to politely come. Okay. Try not to crush anything underneath there while we're fucking around. Works so nice when you drain the coolant. I shouldn't have said that. Now I'm gonna spill something. There's gonna be something left in there that I just dump everywhere. Oh yeah. Ate my Wheaties today. Bam. Why is there so much gas in there? A lot of gas in the bottom end. Don't need that thing right now. Don't need that thing right now for sure. Snag. Welp. Pop those and the pump off all as one. Simple. Oh, you hooker. You get these made with the Cat Triple. Seems a bit sacrilegious. Oh well, it'll work. Shit. Here we go again. Well, shit. I don't know if it broke or if it was spinning. I think it broke. Nope. Fuck it. We will be replacing these with regular metric bolts. So stupid. Interesting though. It's kind of dumb to do that on my fresh rig. Not bad. Ooh, scratchy. Definitely catch a nail. Very scratchy. None of that. None of that. Oh, bitch. It's got a so the fork. Come on, I'm an idiot. Oh, good God. Strong ass motherfucker put those back in. It was me. That looks like some heat in that one with some slap. Oh, that was simple. Gotta take a pause. I got 2 messages just got back on Marketplace. Might have found a motor for my Snow Pro. Alright, let's finish this bad girl up. So the plan is we're gonna pull cylinders and heads, pop the pistons off, see how bad, well, it's getting 3 new pistons, that's pretty much a given. But once we get those off, then we can spin the crank, see what it feels like. So, deal? Deal. You got another light over here. Those can stay. I should do this before I go crazy. PTO center, Meg. Zoom, zoom. How stuck do you think it is? It's gonna be fun to scrape. I don't know, are those 10s? No, those are 12s. That was not my best M. Doesn't look bad. Top doesn't look bad. Bad girl is stuck. Good God. Holy shit. Oh, bitches. Lead me not into temptation. Just corroded as fuck. Jesus. Getting western. That front corner is the one causing the most headache. This is ridiculous. There we go. Finally. base gasket is just being a whore. A little scuffed in the cylinder, but I have seen worse. Looks good. The jetting was pretty close. Wash looks alright. That fella right there is the problem. Look at that. Oh, shit. That looks pretty good still. You can just hang out for a second. You dirty pirate hooker. Whew. What a disaster. We might finally be free. Jesus. Horrible, but not great. That's not bueno. Not bueno at all. That, I don't know if that would for sure be the culprit, but it's not fucking good. There we go. It's got a lot of wear too. The top end looks like that. Curious what the bottom end looks like. The bearing doesn't look horrible. It doesn't look bad. Check closer once this is off. Looks like that one was questionable. Well, we're definitely gonna go all the way down with it. I didn't think of this when I was tearing it apart in the moment, but I noticed straight away that the wrist pin on the PTO side, on the PTO side was all chewed up, and the bearing. If your bearing and wrist pin look like that, what does the inside of your connecting rod look like on the small end? And it's not sweet. There is some pretty good ones in there. You can definitely catch quite a few with your finger when you run it all the way around. So this crank is basically effed. I'm assuming it got hot. You can see quite a bit of heat in the one side of the crank there, which explains why the one piston is, or the same piston on this PTO side is all scuffed up. It got hot. I would assume if our connecting rod bearing looks that bad, the big bearing on the bottom is probably cooked pretty good too. Basically, this crank's effed. If you're going to tear it that far down, you're going to rebuild everything. What we're going to do is pull in on one of these other powder extremes, see if we can find a good bottom end, or just enough parts to build one of these to try and get a sled ready for Triple Fest. So that's it for this one. Hopefully the next one will be us putting a sled together, firing it up, and heading to Triple Fest. So if you liked it, like my ADHD ramblings, hit us with a like, subscribe, comment. That would be stellar. Trying to get this thing caught up to all our other channels. So that's it. See you on the next one. Thanks, guys.